everybody. Ooh. I'm always happy to do videos when I have my favorite dog on my shirt. Besides my own dogs, of course. You know, Scooby-Doo is still a strong part of my heart. So every time that I'm kind of feeling down or sick or it's that time of the month, my husband knows that there are two things that can make me feel a little better. One is Belgium chocolate ice cream, or Belgium chocolate ice cream from Haagen-Dazs. I'm very picky, and that is the only ice cream that I actually like. And two is reruns of Scooby-Doo, the original. What's New Scooby-Doo is my second favorite, and then after that's kind of ruined. So today is not about Scooby-Doo, but since I had the shirt on, I felt like that was the first thing that came to my mind. Last week, today is a story about my recent craziness of a seizures, of my epilepsy. So last weekend, it was as simple. I have a fuzzy side of the story, and then Ernie has another side of the story. But we were coming back from a morning stroll, and I think I took pictures of that and took a very short video of that day. But we came back from a stroll, we went to the library, we did our nice spending out in nature so we can relax, spend some time together. So yeah, but I was really happy that morning. I was up and up. Ernie was feeling a little down, so if he feels down, it's my job to pick him up. If I feel down, it's his job to pick me up. So I don't know if it's because I started my morning really strong and not at ease, but when we came back, we figured, oh shit, we have to go to Publix. So we were gonna get in the car. I went upstairs for a reason, and then I realized that I left my phone, so I was gonna go upstairs to get it. And next thing I know, I'm not upstairs. I am at the door of our neighbor downstairs that I do not know. I just know them when the husband goes and walks the dog, because Bella is always barking at the dog. They're really nice people, but when a stranger goes and starts talking to you at your door, and because I thought it was my apartment, my brain must have confused the numbers from 205, which is mine, to 105. So I thought that I was going into my house, and I thought that we had somebody over. And I thought I saw my husband on our couch talking to our neighbor. But no, I was trying to get into our neighbor's house, and I was not aware of what I was doing. I thought their dog was Skylar, so when I saw Skylar, I was super happy. I was like, Sky, how are you? Oh my God. But in my head, that's what I sounded. When the girl opened the door, she was freaking out because I sounded jibber jabber and I was not making sense. The couple thought that I was doing for my dog because I was ranting and I was excited about Skylar. So later on, apparently I ended walking myself up back to our apartment. And when Ernie got out of the car, he found me upstairs. So somehow I got myself back upstairs. I don't remember anything. Eventually, later that night, pieces started to puzzle up together. And I started to freak out. I have panic attacks also. So I started to freak out, and I started to pour my heart out because I was slowly starting to remember how I scared the girl. When we went downstairs to apologize, an hour after me walking with Ernie and us trying to calm myself down and say it's okay, all we have to go is explain things, that you have epilepsy and things like that. The girl was very understanding, and she understood that that makes more sense than me trying to break into their house. But, you know, I've never done anything like that. I've almost gotten run over by a car twice in my life. Thankfully, my mom says there's some guardian angel watching me, because I was saved every time by a stranger that stopped me from getting run over or stopped me from crossing the street. So, I have never done that to a neighbor, to a stranger. And when Ernie told me what happened, I just freaked. I was scared to go to even say I'm sorry, because I didn't know what was going to happen. And the couple is really nice. They were really understanding, and I have yet to, when I see them walking around or getting out of the car, I have to say a couple words to them, because I've never been embarrassed about who I am or about my epilepsy or my seizures. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm very confident. But for some moment, I'm going to start crying. Am I crying? I'm crying a little bit. But for some reason, that moment, when I processed it, I was so embarrassed. I was scared because I scared the beautiful, wonderful girl, the lady. I freaked out the husband because the husband thought, like, what is going on? Like, what is this mess? Do I help her find her dog? Because they thought that I was ranting about I lost Skylar. Or is she going to try and break into my house? No, I called my doctor the next day. We both did. And he didn't say anything about raising my medication or my CBD. The CBD actually makes my head a little fuzzy because my body is yet to be adjusting to it. Even though I've been taking it for like 2 years, I keep on avoiding it for the morning because it slows me down even more. So what he said was just lower that in the morning and raise it at night by this much. I've been feeling much better. That has not happened again. But like I said, I'm still a little embarrassed, and I honestly don't know what to do. They're very nice. The husband saw us walking the other day, and he's like, hey, he was getting out of the car going home from work. And we're like, hi. And I'm like, hi. Ernie's like, hey. He's so confident. And I was like, what do I do? So, yeah. If you are starting off with epilepsy, or if you know anybody who has epilepsy, support them. Don't think that anything like this is going to happen to them. Everybody is different. Somebody has lighter, somebody can probably fall on the floor and tip over. Some people can faint, some people can get themselves knocked out and sent to the hospital. Everybody is different. I am lucky to have a lighter, just completely zone out for a couple minutes and not know what's happening, but after it happens, I will know because I get a massive headache because my brain just decided to take control of my body. Alright, so yeah, just watch over your friend or family member. Take care of, if something happens to your neighbor and you know your neighbor, we exchanged numbers with the girl. And I'm pretty sure that we told the girl to give her husband our numbers, and Ernie's number and my number, and then we have her number. But I don't have her name. Next time I see her, I actually have to ask her name. I think she looks like a Natalie, that's what I keep telling Ernie, but I don't know if that's her name. Alright, so that's my recent epilepsy story. I am embarrassed a little bit, but I laugh about it because I know that this is a thing that can happen to people. Alright, so me and Scooby-Doo. I'm not going to show you Skylar and Bella over there because Bella has yet to finish her food, and they are completely quiet, so I'm guessing they knocked out, they fell asleep again. Alright, so you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. The construction has moved from this side of the apartment to the closer to the front near the mailbox area, so I get to be in my little corner again. Okay, let's bring in some sun in here. Alright, so you guys have a wonderful day, and always be your true selves.